Hi, my name is Tim and welcome back to another video. Today this is a very sad video because we are mourning the loss of Eddie Van Halen. Came as a bit of a shock. I think most people knew that he was suffering with throat cancer. Incredibly sad day, and we're remembering one of the all-time great rock guitar players, and I don't think there's a guitar player on the planet today who doesn't owe Eddie Van Halen some kind of debt. So yeah, I thought we'd take a look at a couple of licks, a couple of tapping lines and some ideas. So the first one, this is taken from the tapping line from the solo Jump, 6th fret up to 9th, tapping on the 13th. If you've never tapped before, I use my middle finger. You want to try and make sure that the palm of your hand is muting the strings that aren't being played so you don't get any of that kind of noise. And you want to have a nice consistent tap with your finger so you can get a nice good note out. 6th fret, 9th fret up to 13. And then you pull off to 9, 8, 6. And then you hammer back on to 9. That's it, you tap 3 times. And then on the B string, you hammer onto the 9th fret with your pinky, which is tricky. Then tap with your 13th fret, pull off to 6. Then you do the exact same thing on the G string, hammer on 9th fret with your pinky, tap on the 13th, pull off to 6. And then still on the G string, hammer on to 10. It's a little tricky, those 2 strings, so I'll just play it really slowly. Starting on the B string. Then on the D string and A strings, you just hammer, you just tap 13, 6, 10. So that whole thing. Let's see if we can get a little bit quicker. That's probably about as quick as I can get it, but it's a cool little lick. It's a little bit quicker than that on the record. So the next lick, this is kind of his Old Faithful from Eruption. And so we're starting on the 12th fret on the B string, pulling off to the 5th fret, hammering onto the 8th fret. And then we move the tap up to the 13th. So that idea. And you can start moving the tapped finger around wherever you want, so long as it's kind of in key. If you want, another idea that you can do is you can just take the same idea, tapping on the 12th fret and pulling off 5, 8, and just run both of those through the minor pentatonic. That's a fun little idea. And you can take any of these tapped ideas and you can, as long as you're moving them around within the scale, you can kind of tap wherever you like. You can... A lot of people have taken this tapping idea and sort of expanded it a little bit, and you can use this in rhythm playing, so you don't have to necessarily keep it in your solos. So an idea from that. So what that was taken from Sugarfoot Rag by John 5, and you should definitely check that out. So what we're doing is we're just hammering on with our left hand 8 to 10. and then tapping 12-12 on the D and G string. There we go. Now, another thing that he was famous for was his use of whammy bars and dive bombs and all that kind of stuff. I don't have one of those, so I can't really do anything. But pinched harmonics, they were definitely a thing of his. He definitely popularised them. Best way to get a pinched harmonic, nice tight grip with your finger, and you want to roll the index finger, so it's like a crook. The pick balances on top of that crook, and then your thumb clasps it on top, rather than holding it between the pads of your two fingers. And then what you do is, as you pick it, your thumb just to brush past the string as well. Some fun noises, definitely some fun noises. Rhythm playing was just superb. So an idea of his is to take triads, stick them on top of a bass note and just start moving them around. So something like this. So there we go. So what that was is just triads, 7th, 6th, 5 on the middle 3 strings, and everything's on those strings. And then we move down to an E triad, which is 6, 4, 5, and then down to a D triad. You just take that shape 2 frets back, and then back up to A, and then you can bar your finger across the 7th fret up to the 9th. Down to a straight A power chord. So much fun. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Oh, let me take the headphones off. That's better. So I'm going to leave that video with you, and yeah, have a lot of fun with it. I'll put a tab down for some of those tapping ideas and some of the rhythm ideas, so you can have some frame of reference. You have to keep skipping back over to the video, and you can find that either on my website or at my Patreon page. So I will leave this here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope I see you on the next video, which will hopefully be soon. It'll be soon. And yeah, I'll catch you then. See you later. Goodbye.